This question is from class 12th textbook, chapter Biotechnology, Principles and Processes. Question 128, NEET 2024. What is the fate of a piece of DNA carrying only gene of interest which is transferred into an alien organism? So what they have mentioned is it is a piece of DNA carrying gene of interest. So generally, a gene of interest is something which is, so if this is the chromosomal DNA, so it will be treated with restriction enzyme and a piece of DNA will be removed. This will contain the gene of interest. So gene of interest is, it has restriction sites on flanking the gene sequence, so that it can be cut out using endonucleases. So we will assume that in this particular case, the piece of DNA has restriction sites. So let's continue and we will go through each option given here. A states that the piece of DNA would be able to multiply itself independently in the progeny cells of the organism. Independent replication, multiplication. For this, ORI is needed. Now, because in the question they have just mentioned that it is piece of DNA, ORI is not specifically mentioned, so we cannot say this is possible. This is not possible. It may get integrated into the genome of the recipient. So because this is used, this gene of interest, this is indicated in the piece of DNA, and from there we can extrapolate that the gene of interest has restriction sites flanking the sequence. So because it has restriction sites sequences, it will be able to integrate into the genome. This is a possibility, may get integrated. This possibility is there. It may multiply and be inherited along with the host DNA. Since it may get integrated, therefore, once it is integrated, it will be able to multiply and will be inherited along with host DNA. So, this possibility is also there. The alien piece of DNA is not an integral part of chromosome. It will be integral part of chromosome. So not is completely opposite of what we just agreed on. So this will be incorrect. It shows ability to replicate. Again, the ability to replicate will be based on the presence of ORI. So we have to rule this thing out. So the only possibility is B and C. Let's look at the options. A and B, no, this is wrong. D and E, again, no. B and C, yes. A and E, no. So yes, option 3 is the right answer of this question. Thank you so much for watching this video.